නිවන් දුටු හිමි රුවන් පිළිරුව පමණි මට අද ශේෂ වූයේ හිමි දෙසූ බණ අසා ඇති මුදු ඇසූයේ හිමිගේ හඬින් නොව අනේ පිඩු සිටු පුතුට මෙන් අනේ හිමියනි මටද දැන් දෙසාවදහල මැනවි බුදුබණ මහා කරුණාවෙන් මහා කරුණාවෙන් මහා කරුණාවෙන් මහා කරුණාවෙන් ගලක් වීනම් මමත් ඉවසමි යකුළු පහරද කැපීවෙන් වෙන ඔබේ පිළිරුව නිම කරන්නට කලාකරුවකු අතින් ලැබෙනා එයින් හිමිහුරු කලා වූ ශාන්තිය මට ලැබේවා මහා කරුණාවෙන් මහා කරුණාවෙන් මහා කරුණාවෙන් මහා කරුණාවෙන්
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Good afternoon, dear ladies and gentlemen. First of all, before I start my speech, we have to show our gratitude to all the devotees who helped to make this program a success. So today, for the whole day, I received a lot of helps from this community. So let's take some time to pay our gratitude to all of them and share the merits. Kindly please all of you say sadhu again. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. First of all, let's share all the merits that we collected today with our Pinot Swami Vahanse and with monks and the nuns of Mahamana monasteries and with Mahasangha all around the world. May Mahasangha rejoice in this merit and may they be well and happy. May they live long, may they live a happy life. And may they realize four noble truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And let's share all the merits with all the kind devotees who offered the morning meals and the lunch meal And let's share all the merits with the devotees who helped to prepare this Dhamma hall and do the decorations. And also let's share all the merits with all the devotees who are kindly sponsoring for the evening puja. And let's share all the merits with all the devotees who helped to make this program a success by the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, and by the power of the merits that we collected today. May all of you devotees rejoice in this merit. May you be well and happy. May you live long. May you live a happy life. And may all of you be able to realize Four Noble Truth in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Good afternoon. How are you today? You good? Okay. So, this is a special month for all the Buddhists and for everyone, because this month is the month we celebrate the three great occasions that happened in the Buddha's life. Is the birth, enlightenment, and the great passing away. Okay? So, at the last moment of the Buddha, while he was lying on the bed, a lot of people from all around India came to see the Buddha. Okay. And a lot of kings from different kingdoms, they came to see the Buddha. And usually when kings come to see the Buddha, they don't come empty-handed, right? They bring something, okay? Maybe gold, gems, flowers, a lot of things. So they came to pay the final respect to the Buddha, and they offered all these things in front of the Buddha. Okay? So many people came in, so many people offered so many things, so a big pile of flowers, and a lot of valuable things were all around the Buddha, and he was like down on his bed. There was one monk who was helping the Buddha all the time. He helped the Buddha for 25 years. His name is Ananda. Okay? Ananda was the helper of the Buddha. And he saw all these valuable gifts that has been offered, and he was so much happy. And he said so the Buddha, he said to the Buddha, Bhante, see, there are a lot of valuable things around you that has been offered by various different kings, you know. And then the Buddha looked into Ananda's eyes and said, Ananda, this is not the greatest offering that one can give to me, that one can give to the Buddha. This is not the greatest praise, right? This is not the greatest respect that one can give to me. If there is someone far away in a place, in a faraway land, sitting under a tree, maybe sitting in a secluded place, practicing mindfulness, practicing loving kindness, practicing compassion, practicing the discipline that I have taught them. That is the greatest and the biggest praise that one can give to me. So Buddha was a great teacher who expect from his followers to improve. Okay, he did not expect anything in return. Okay, so many people ask from me, how would you feel after being enlightened? So in Buddhism we talk about nirvana, the enlightenment, awakening. How do you feel after that? how do you feel? Then I say, you feel a lot more generous with your time. Okay. That is one thing that happens to you. Okay. And you do everything for the betterment of the people around you, right? And you don't feel, it doesn't happen to you, that's the thing. It doesn't mean you don't expect, it doesn't happen to you. You don't have any expectation that they will give something in return. Okay. So that is how you feel once you've been enlightened. You feel a lot more generous than now. Okay. So the Buddha advised all the monks, when you preach, when you step into an audience and when you start preaching, keep it in your mind that you are stepping into this audience only to give, not to get. Okay. If you expect this audience to give something, like if you expect this audience will praise me, your speech is impure. Right? So it's really important, and it's very important for all of us to at least try following this valuable quality of the Buddha. What is it? To be a little bit more generous. How to be generous? How to truly be generous? You give. You try as much as possible not to expect. Got it? Because what you get, you will live here in this world. When you die, right? Remember that we all have this end in life. Okay? We all forget, isn't it? Huh? You all forget that we die. At the end, everything that you received, you got. Every praise, okay? Every title, every status, every material that you acquired, you have to keep it in this world. Keep all of them in this world and say goodbye to them and leave. Okay? When you leave, all these accomplishments doesn't matter, right? No one cares about that after that, isn't it? Nothing's going to help you. But one thing is going to help you. One thing that you acquired actually will help you. That is something that other people can't give you. You must acquire that by yourself. What is it? It's called the virtue, right? It's called these qualities that you developed in this life. And that you have to continue for the next life. If anyone is wondering about, like, why am I so angry in this life? Getting so much angry easily, you know? This is not something that you took from this life. This is something that you have been practicing from long journey of this rebirth. Okay. And once something if something that we repeat in each and every life, right? Continue in each and every life, what happens? It goes to the other one. It goes to the other one. It keeps happening. This is called habit. Okay, simply. So understand that it's not this life's problem. It is something that is coming from so many lives behind. So now you will say, okay, if something is coming from past lives, then I can't control it. So it's just me. Okay? What do you think about that? Is it right? Is it okay to think like that? No. Okay. So this is the biggest difference between the general understanding of karma and the Buddha's explanation of karma. Okay? So how karma was understood in Indian in the ancient Indian society was they believed that karma is something that you can't control now. It is something that you have done in the past, so that it happens to you now, it comes back to you now, so that you can't control it. So it keeps repeating. Okay, my life is predetermined now. Okay, I have done things in the past so that I have no control over this moment. Everything that's happening right now is the consequences of past actions. But Buddha said no. That is the most amazing thing. Buddha said, yes, there are some effects that are coming from your past lives. But that doesn't mean you don't have the control over this moment. Buddha said, you have the power to take the right action right here, right now. If you took the right action, your repetition of that karma, that chain of karma will break. For an example, something like this. Let's say we have an enemy coming from one life to another. You know, you all have that villain in your life, maybe. Huh? There is one person who had made a lot of terrible things to all of our lives, isn't it? Yes, I don't know, for me, there is one. Okay. So, we think, okay, this guy is chasing behind me from one life to another. I can't do anything. You can do something, actually. Right? If you understood why this anger, why this hatred was repeating in each and every life, it was not always the other person's fault. It was also your fault. It was also because of your reaction. Right? You reacted in the same way that the other person reacted. If they give anger, what do you give? You gave the anger. Right? So you kept repeating it. Next life, the same person comes to you, right? They give you the anger, you give the anger. So it keeps repeating. You take something, you create something to take to the next life. But actually, you can break this cycle. How? By reacting in the opposite way. By taking the right hand. That is why the Buddha said, Buddha was a big advocate on free will. That means you have the power, you have the control over this life. Right? So that you can change it. Only thing that you need is that effort, that mindfulness, that compassion, that kindness that you have to do. I'll give you a good example. One of the best examples that I have seen in my life was my mom. Okay, so in Sri Lanka, I don't know about India, but Sri Lanka, the other countries also, the people are so much into this voodoo stuff. Do you know? The black magic stuff. If someone is like getting better in their life, someone is just doing something there, to put them down. Okay? Such a society will never be successful. Right? It's like crabs in a box. Okay? When you put crabs into a box, right? There is always this one crab We try to climb out of this box and be free. What do the others do? Huh? They pull them down. Where are you going? You can't go. You know? You can't. We are not letting you escape. So back then we had such a problem. I was not someone who was believing in this stuff, but it has some problem. It can create some certain negative environments in you. Okay, understand that world is so much complex than our eyesight. Okay, world is bigger. World is so complex, so complicated that there are things even we can't understand. Okay, so yes, my mom faced a lot. She had to go through a lot in her life, health-wise, because of this. She was poisoned. My dad was poisoned. Okay, and so somehow we met some good doctors, and we cured my dad and my mom. And this guy, this doctor, has some kind of way of knowing who did this to you. So he found out who did this. And now it was none other than one of our family members. It's all this family member who is doing stuff, isn't it? Yes. So he asked, I can give the same poison to them. Would you like to do that? All you got to do is say yes. My mom said, no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to revenge. Why these people are coming behind me is because I have reacted in the same way in past life. I don't want to carry this karma to next life. Got it? So you put a full stop to that karma in this life. That's how you change the power of karma. Okay? So understand that karma can be changed. Okay? Karma can be stopped. So that is why the Buddha says, in enlightenment, in awakening, in nirvana, what happens to you is every karma is being destroyed. Right? That's the Buddha's teachings. So if you take the right action here, in this moment, that's all you got to do. You don't want to worry about the past. You don't want to worry about the future. Okay? All you got to do is to take the right action, to be mindful in this moment, and to take the right action. Right? But people ask, how to do it? You can say it's very easy to say, but difficult to do. That's what it's all about. It's very easy to be in the past and regret, to have that guilt in your mind and think about it all the time, isn't it? Is it going to help you? No. Right? It's very easy and it's very entertaining to stay in this guilt, isn't it? You're suffering, but you love your suffering, isn't it? Everyone likes to say, inside this room, lock your door, and look at the ceiling and worry about the things that happened in the past. I have done it a lot, That's not going to help. Okay. It's not going to help. So it's very important, all of us, to practice our mind, train our mind to focus on the things that is happening right now. Okay. To do that, Buddha introduced us a way. That is what you call mindfulness. Okay. Mindfulness is a very bad word to use for this, the word sati in Buddhism. Okay. The word mindfulness is an English word. But when it comes to sati is something that is very profound and very deep than just the word mindfulness. When I talk about mindfulness, kids ask from me like, can I be mindful while playing games? So that it is a meditation, isn't it? And I tell them, no, you're making excuses, right? So yeah, mindfulness, you can practice mindfulness in anything, right? That doesn't mean that if you're mindful about all those things, they are going to help you. No. There are specific ways that you have to practice mindfulness. That is why the Buddha introduced us 4 ways to practice mindfulness. And they are, what are they called? Chattaru Satipatthana. These 4 foundations of mindfulness. The first foundation is called mindfulness in body. What is it? Mindfulness in body, which we call Kayanupassana. Okay? Kayanupassana. Huh? The word Kayanupassana doesn't include any word called mindfulness. Okay? No word is included in this word called Kayanupassana. Kayanupassana means reflecting in your body. Okay? And when you reflect on your body, one thing that happens to you is that you become mindfulness. You become mindful. Okay? So, the first meditation the Buddha teaches for practicing mindfulness is called Anapanasati, which we call breathing meditation. Okay? Breath is something that is so important, so beautiful, that even the Buddha used this meditation at the night of his enlightenment. So it is something that is so important, so beautiful and wonderful. Breath is something that changes according to our emotions. Okay? But this breath is something that is far more complex than we think. See, how do you breathe when you are sad? How do you breathe when you cry? Huh? You take very short but powerful, frequent breaths, isn't it? Yes. How do you breathe when you're angry? You breathe deeply, right? You breathe deeply, heavily. It changes according to your emotion. How do you breathe when you're trying to lift something heavy? See, your breath changes, isn't it? Yes, according to it. How do you feel how do you breathe when you are relaxed? When you fall after a very long day, difficult day, when you go back to your bedroom and fall down, and what do? Finally, we made, we made it. That is breath, right? The breath is something that can change. So it changes according to our emotions, right? If we change the breath, what happens to your emotions? It is also going to change. Okay. So, in breathing meditation, first thing that we do, before doing anything, we focus our mind to this natural and soft flow of breath. That is happening right now. You don't feel it. You don't know that you're breathing. You don't know. Okay? So let's take some time to come to this present moment and to feel relaxed and practice this mindfulness for a little while. So this is not a meditation. Meditation will do it separately. But we need to, let's practice something to be hard. Right. You can place your palms facing down on your knees. Keep your palms facing down on your knees. Relax your shoulders, make your body nice and straight. And I need you to gently close your eyes. Take a slow, steady, nice deep breath in. And let it go slowly. One time, breathe in slowly. And breathe out. Next, I need you to fully relax and feel the natural flow of your breath. It's okay in the beginning, you purposely breathe in and breathe out. But let that settle down and try to find that natural flow. The natural flow is very soft, very subtle, but it stays within you. When you hear noises, the voices around you, just understand they are there, even if you meditated or not. So they are just noises, voices. Let them be there, and you be in your breath. Let your brain settle down, become calm and soft. When you feel you being distracted, just kindly bring back your mind to the breath and practice. Now again, gently take a deep breath slowly. Feel your lungs and slowly let it go. One more time, breathe in. And let it go. One more time, breathe in. And slowly let it go. Gently open your eyes. Say sadhu. Okay, now my question. Did you feel a soft, running breath that you don't want to control, but it is there always within you? Did you feel that? A soft one, right? As soon as you focus your mind on your breath, you start breathing. That's what you do, right? That is you manipulating your breath. That's you controlling your breath, right? But after that phase is it's fading away. You can feel a natural, soft flow of breath that is going in and out. And that's the breath that we need to be focusing on. Okay? And when you focus on this, what are the practical issues that you face actually? I need to know. What are the practical issues? Anyone struggling, trying to find where the feeling of breath is happening? Usually, where do you feel your breath? In the? Here? Okay. For some people, it's here. Some people, it's in their chest. Some people, it's in their belly. Okay? So if you're a little bit bigger inside, you will feel your breath in your belly. A little bit, yeah, that happens. So, doesn't matter where do you feel, right? The only need is that if there is the place you feel your breath, that's the place you should be focusing on. Okay. Some people struggle with distraction. Raise your hand if your mind starts racing soon after you close your eyes. Good. For all of those who are struggling with the distractions, the advice that I was given when I was meditating, when I was learning from the meditation from my teacher was, he always said, come back home. Okay, what is it? Come back home. When you come home, what do you feel? Nothing, there's nothing better place than home, isn't it? Yes. Right? When you come back after a long trip, right? You come back home and you open your door and you see your bedroom. How do you feel? Feel calm. Oh my God, this is heaven. Right? But that is within you. Right? Your mind will go somewhere else around the place. Come back home. Say to your mind, just come back home. So that it stays for a while in here. Okay? You'll be distracted, it's okay. What you have to do is only thing, you take back your attention, you take back your awareness into your body. You do this again and again, again and again. It happens again and again. This is the most difficult part for people. They sit down with expectations. Oh, my mind will be calm and peaceful for the 1 hour. No, it won't happen. Trust me. It didn't happen for any of us. Okay? So, understand that awareness is also something that is impermanent. So that it comes and goes. It's okay. Do this oftenly. Little by little. The gap between the distraction and the calmness, the gap between the distraction and the concentration will become lower. Okay? And sometime, then after that, you will feel, you will be able to sit with your breath for a little while. Okay? This is something that we need to practice. And in any kind of meditation, there is one quality that I can't give you, and we can't get it from meditation, right? That you must think and practice it, this one quality. It is called equanimity. What is equanimity? Treating your distraction and treating your concentration the same way. Okay. When your mind is distracted, you don't become upset with it. Right? When your mind is concentrated, you don't become obsessed with it. Right? What you do is you keep a moderate mind. Doesn't get too much excited about anything, so that your concentration will stay within you. What happens to most of the people when they meditate, when their mind gets settled down, they feel a wonderful peacefulness, happiness, a rapture, a beautiful feeling inside their body. What happens to us? We fall in love with it. Okay? What happens to you when you fall in love? You fall. You don't go up. Right? What happens is you fall down. You don't fall. So, one thing that happens to you, understand that the peace, that we gain from this concentration in mind, right? This settled down nature of mind, it's nothing. You can't compare that happiness, that peace, to these other pleasures in the world, the material pleasures. But the Buddha says, if a person experiences this spiritual happiness, okay, it's called samadhi, okay, this tranquility in meditation, he will choose this tranquility over material pleasure. Now that doesn't mean that you will never be able to enjoy the material pleasure, okay? You will. It's something like this. Let's say you are eating your day-to-day meal. What's your day-to-day go-to meal? Rice and curry, isn't it? Sri Lankans. Whatever the thing they do rice and curry, isn't it? Rice with paripu. No matter where you go, you have this. If you are Indian, maybe it's roti or something, isn't it? Yeah, you do that. Chapati. Yes. Chapati is your go-to meal. Let's say you eat this. You have this every day. Is it good? It is good. Right? Is it bad? No, it's not that bad. But you can have it. You enjoy it somehow, doesn't it? But what if all of a sudden you're given this 6-course, right? This gourmet meal. Go to a hotel and you have a very good meal. Okay? And you taste, and it tastes wonderful. You fall in love with it. Right? Does that mean you will not stop eating the other food? No, you will. but you have tasted something better now. You like it more and more, isn't it? Yes. What happens? You only need to feel just one time the samadhi, this tranquility in your meditation, and you will do it every day. Okay, that's where you find. Where you find time for your meditation. Until then, you don't have time for meditation. But you do. Oh, I don't have time. Right? I don't have time to spare. I don't have all day for it. If you do that, if you taste that peace and happiness, somehow you will find a time. Okay? All you got to do is practice until you feel it. Trust me, if you do it, you will, definitely. Only thing that happens to us is that we give up in the halfway. Right? We stop meditating. My knees are hurting. My back is paining. Everyone is like that. Right? There's a lot of people complain me, when I meditate, my knees, my legs go numb. Have you had that experience? When you meditate, your legs go numb? I will give you a good solution for this. The only way out of this numbness in meditation, or whichever you're sitting, is hold it for a little while. Okay? What is the first thing that you do when you feel numbness in your legs? Usually, what's your first reaction? You change your posture, isn't it? Well, as soon as you change your posture, you're going to get the numbness in that posture. Okay? Now you start feeling numb in that posture, now you change the posture into another one. Again, this continues. Only way out of this numbness is to hold it for a little while. Right? And turn your awareness, bring your awareness to this feeling in your leg. You know? This feeling in your leg. This feeling is something that happens in your body, isn't it? This numbness happens right now, right here. If you become aware of that, you are practicing your mindfulness. Okay? Trust me, it stays for a while. And it goes away. And then you can keep on meditating. Okay? These are the practical things that we do. Okay? It's okay, you feel pain, numbness, but don't stop practicing it. Keep going. Keep going. Right? It's okay, you fall asleep in the meditation. So many people struggle with sleep, isn't it? Even when you're listening to the speeches. Yeah? Yes, my mom always come and complain to me. I'm feeling sleepy all the time. As soon as she sits down for a speech, to listen to a speech, she falls asleep. That's happening to her. So she's worried about it. But I said, don't worry. It's nothing to be worried that you fall asleep. It's a sign of peace, isn't it? You feel peaceful and you fall asleep. Okay. So, yeah, you will fall asleep, it's okay, but don't stop. Okay. I have slept in meditation more than any one of you. Right? I will tell you my experience. I slept more than any one of you. When we started our monks practice, monks training. So once you become a monk, you don't get to, you can't just go and become a monk. You have to go through a training period. Okay. For 1.5 years, you are in a more like a transition period. You're neither a lay person nor a monk. Okay? That means you have to shave your head, dress white, stay in the monastery, help the monks, do the chores and everything, and learn from them. After 1.5 years, you've been chosen for the monk's life. And the first part of the monk's life is called Samanera. They are called novice monks. Okay? Or they are junior monks. So once you are a junior monk, you get 10 precepts to practice. Okay? And you're given a robe. You're a monk, basically. But you're a junior monk. At that time, you have to do every chore, everything in the monastery. Okay? So we wake up at 3:30 a.m. in the morning, and then we have to get ready. 4:30 we have the chanting in the morning. We have prayers in the morning. After that we have 1 hour of meditation. Then come back for the breakfast. After the breakfast you have another 1 hour of chanting, and after that you are followed by the meditation session. After that you get a little bit of a free time and you have to go back and get ready for the lunch. After that, after the lunch, there is another 1 hour of chanting. Right? So the day goes like this. So it's very hectic sometimes. You have to do other chores as well. And so after doing all of this, we sit down for the meditation. This is called the group meditation in the monastery. So we have 2 hours of meditation. Trust me, in the beginning we didn't do anything. We were just waiting for the elder monks to stand up from the end the meditation. We couldn't do anything. Every junior monk would fall asleep. That's what happens to them, right? So one day, I was meditating. This is my story. One day I was meditating, and so we meditate as a group. We sit down, we close our eyes, and then we meditate. After some time, I felt a nice, cool, cold feeling in my face. I started feeling this. Okay. And I was so happy, because this is something that I have never felt before. Okay, a wonderful feeling. I thought this is some sort of level of concentration. This is sort of a samadhi, that I kept doing, and I just feel the sensation in my face, cold sensation. And I thought, I'm just thinking in my meditation, but still I feel this. I thought, okay, let me open my eyes to check whether this feeling will stay even after I open my eyes. I opened my eyes to the meditation hall's floor. My face has hit the ground. I was sleeping the whole time. That's how we slept. You don't sleep like that, so don't worry. Okay? Keep practicing. All the mistakes. These are the wonderful memories that we have in our meditation practice. The mistakes that you do, right? The funny things that happen to you will always stay in a nice memory. Okay? One day I woke up from the meditation and everybody has gone. Everybody has gone after the lunch. I missed the lunch as well. This is how we slept. Okay? So even though you're sleeping, okay, even though you fell asleep, even though you felt difficult, just a little bit, do a little bit. That's all. Trust me, it will make you, it will help you. Okay? So, try to bring your awareness to your breath. Okay? Every time. If you feel, whenever you're alone, do this. Okay? There are times that you're alone, even in the day. Okay? But the times that you can do, you're all alone. Maybe you are traveling, work. If you're in the London Tube. Nothing to do, isn't it? What do you do usually? Take out your mobile phone. Right? And you start scrolling, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes I'm in the team and I feel like, am I the only one awake? Right? Sometimes some people, they are very good people, they meditate, I've seen. And why? Why do we take out this mobile phone and start doing this? Because we are afraid of this boredom. We are afraid of this silence. Isn't it? But silence is peace. Right? We are afraid of this silence, and yet we love peace. We say we need peace. You have peace, but you don't want to find it, isn't it? You're afraid of it. The only way that you can find peace is when you learn to enjoy this silence, enjoy this boredom in life. Okay. Peace is always boring. Okay. Peace is how do you define a peaceful place? Define a peaceful place. Where do you go to be at peace? Rest in peace? No. See, the Buddha showed the way that you can rest in peace while you're living. Huh? You don't have to die to rest in peace. See, that's what happens. We think that the only way we can rest in peace is after death, isn't it? No, while living you can do that. You have to enjoy the silence, but it is boring. Okay, it is boring. When we became monks, we had to, when we were junior monks, it's our job to clean. So, monks' way of cleaning is very different in the monastery back in Sri Lanka. If you are a junior monk, you get to clean, but you have to do something called deep cleaning. It's something that we don't do every day, isn't it? How do you wash this cup? You don't deep clean every day. Okay? But it's a novice monk job to deep clean this. Right? I did cleaning, I did chores at my home, but I used music while doing it. Everyone, some of you, when you clean your house, you put on music, isn't it? But now you don't have. No music, no nothing. You and just your table or chair, you have to clean. And I found it's boring. Right? But the more we did it, we found, okay, this is the part of lesson. This is a part of lesson. We do it with mindfulness. You can enjoy that silence. And it's so peaceful. Okay. Next time when you're cleaning, do deep cleaning. Or without any distraction. You and your thoughts. Try to do it and feel how peaceful it is. Right? We are so much afraid of boredom. But understand that one day, your life will fall into this silence. And if you become afraid of it, you'll never be able to enjoy life. You have to get ready for this. Okay. So that's why people are so much afraid of boredom. We hardly spend our time with our own thoughts. Tell me at the time that you spend your thoughts with you and your thoughts. Feels scary, isn't it? Yeah. The only time you spend your thoughts, you spend your time with you and your thoughts, is only when you are in the toilet. Yes, isn't it? But even to the toilet, you bring your mobile phone. Right? I know, I can see from your smiles that everyone brings like that. Yeah. So that's the thing. I was in Sri Lanka and I was in this monastery, and I was going near this toilet, And one guy, one of our, he was staying in the monastery, he was studying, and he came out from the bathroom, and he had this mobile phone on his hand, and I was like, why did you bring mobile phone to the toilet? And then he said like, I'm boring, I can't be with my thoughts. Oh yeah. Next time, when you go to the toilet, keep your mobile phone and just be you with your own thoughts. Right? A little bit smelly, it's okay. Okay. But see, understand, when you get the time to live with your own thoughts, you'll be more creative. Understand? You know that the greatest ideas, okay, people ever came up with, the most creative idea that ever people came up with in this world, they came up, okay, it happens to them when they were alone. Okay. Apple fell onto Isaac Newton's head. He wasn't surrounded with anything. He was just relaxing under an apple tree. That's how he found out the gravity, the equation of gravity. So, creative ideas. You have to spend time alone. Tell me, was it difficult in the COVID time? Have you ever been quarantined? Now you know how difficult it is to be at one place. Okay, I was stuck in the monastery and I had quarantine for 14 days. And after 14 days I came out, and all the other people who are working in Sri Lanka in the monastery, they always ask like, how do you stay in your room without coming out, right? How these monks stay inside their room? And I said, we are very good at staying with our own thoughts. That's very easy. Try this, right? Try to stay with your breath. Something that is within your body, that is called the mindfulness within your body. Okay? That is where we started. So what I explained to you today is the very first step of mindfulness. Okay? There's a long way to go. This is the very first and the most simple step. What is it? Stay in your breath. Okay? Find the slow and soft, steady breath that is always within you, and just try to stay with it. Okay? Any issue that you face, that is why you should meet a monk. Okay? Don't meet monks and talk about politics. Yes. Some people come and talk about a lot of stuff happening in the world. Nothing. Okay. You don't have to. Only thing that you have to, if you need to learn something about spirituality, talk with the monk. That's how do you call, what do you call in Sinhala we call Sangha Asurukiri. Right? You need to associate monks, that's how you associate. In Hindi you call satsang. Okay? Associating with the people, spiritual leaders. So I wish you all, may all of you be healthy, may all of you be happy, and may all of you be able to practice this wonderful gift that was given by the Supreme Buddha, the mindfulness. And I wish you all, may all of you be able to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Let's do a little bit of loving kindness meditation practice. when it comes to loving kindness meditation, in Pali we call it metta bhavana. Metta means maitri. What do you mean by maitri? Huh? Loving kindness? No, it's another word actually. Maitri means friendliness. What is it? Friendliness. Friendliness is way more different than loving kindness. Friendliness is so much soft. Okay? Friendliness is always, what do you call it? Friendly. Friendliness starts from yourself. Being friendly with you. Right? Not hating yourself. It's very easy to hate yourself. Okay? In this meditation where we practice our words to be friendly with ourselves. And to make a genuine wish that may I be free from anger. Okay? Not others to be free of anger, first of all. When you wake up in the morning, just say that may I be free from anger, at least. No? At least may I be free of anger, so that I can be at peace. Okay? May I be free from hatred. May I be free from jealousy. Okay? May I live in peace. May I live happily. That's a genuine, friendly wish that you give to yourself. Okay? Do it from the bottom of your heart. Wish it from the bottom of your heart first to yourself. This is something that you skip all the time. Because we are so busy and we like so much to spread loving kindness to others. You know? To give to others. What if you're empty? What if there is no love within yourself to give to yourself? Huh? That's why in Buddhism we practice loving kindness first to ourselves. We feel the loving kindness to ourselves. And after that, you don't have to give, it will happen to you. Because you become the love. Okay. You only have to become that quality. So that whatever you do, whatever you say, right, whatever you think, everything is out of that quality. Okay. Have you seen people or the opposite of this? They are the anger. Right? They don't become angry. What happens to them is they are the anger. Okay? They eat anger for the breakfast. There are people like that. Okay? They eat anger for the lunch and the dinner. I've seen people like that. Okay? There's a nice story in Buddhist teachings. In the heaven, so the king of the heaven in Buddhist cosmology is called Sakka. Okay? And he's portrayed as a deity with a lot of virtues, a lot of kindness, compassion. One day, all the deities in this heaven saw a tiny, tiny demon, right? Ugly demon, sitting on the Sakka's, Lord Sakka's seat. Okay, a tiny demon appeared. Okay, and the other deities got upset with it. Okay, and they start complaining, how dare you sit on our leader's chair, right? They started giving hate. The more they gave the hate, this tiny demon got bigger and bigger and bigger and more beautiful. Finally, a wonderful, beautiful deity appeared on the Lord Sakka's seat. This demon became more beautiful and beautiful. And then it says, the story says that the Lord Sakka came into the assembly and he saw this guy sitting on his throne. Lord Sakka did. He understood the situation. He went and he said, he brought his palms together, okay, knelt down in front of this demon and said, please, this is my seat, right? This is my seat. And I am Lord Sakka, okay? May you be healthy, may you be happy, right? He started wishing the happiness. He gave the loving kindness to that demon. Little by little, this demon got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And after that, the demon disappeared. And after that, the Sakka sat down on his throne and said, you know, that is a demon who eats others' anger. He feeds on others' anger. Okay? Whether you believe in heaven or hell, or whether you don't believe in heaven or hell, doesn't matter. It teaches you a wonderful teaching. What is it? There are people who eats your anger. Don't give it. Don't feed them. That's the best way to deal with the anger. Okay? So let's practice a loving kindness meditation. Bring your palms, keep your palms facing down on your knees. And gently close your eyes. As you hear my voice, silently repeat these phrases in your mind. Make a genuine, loving, friendly wish starting from yourself to this whole universe. May I be free from anger. May I be free from hatred. May I be free from jealousy. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May I be free from anger. May I be free from hatred. May I be free from jealousy. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May I be free from anger. May I be free from hatred. May I be free from jealousy. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May all beings around me be free from anger. May they be free from hatred. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be free from mental suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city be free from anger. May they be free from hatred. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be free from mental suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger. May they be free from hatred. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be free from mental suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this world be free from anger. May they be free from hatred. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be free from mental suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this universe be free from anger. May they be free from hatred. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be free from mental suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be free from anger. May they be free from hatred. May all beings be free from jealousy. May all beings be free from physical suffering. May all beings be free from mental suffering. May all beings live in peace. May all beings live happily. May all beings live in peace. May all beings live happily. May all beings live in peace. May all beings live happily. Keep repeating. May all beings live happily. May all beings live happily. Mind. Gently bring your palms together and say after me, Sabbe Sattva Sukhino Bhavantu. Sabbe Sattva Sukhino Bhavantu. Sabbe Sattva Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings live happily. May all beings live happily. May all beings live happily. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. So that's loving kindness meditation. Didn't take much time, isn't it? Just 10 minutes. Okay. Do it. You don't have to close your eyes to do this. That's the beauty of meditation in Buddhism. Okay. So that you can do it while driving as well. Okay. And so in Buddhism there are no mantras. But I'll give you a mantra anyway. Okay? To recite, to practice. That's the mantra. That mantra is something that you repeat. Okay? So, if you can repeat this, Sabbe Sattva Sukhino Bhavantu, in your mind. Okay? Every time, just keep repeating Sabbe Sattva Sukhino Bhavantu. That your mind will become, when you keep repeating something over and over, your mind become tranquilized. Your mind becomes settled down within this. Okay? And when you truly mean it and do it, can create this positive energy within you. That is called love. That is how you change yourself. Right? So, this is a mantra that you can repeat in your mind. Do you know what happens to you when you do this? The more you repeat it, the more it will happen to you. And when you need it, you don't have to think it will come out of your mouth. Okay? And when you can understand how much you have truly practiced it, is you can say this even in your dreams. Okay? So, I have practiced this. I know why I know this, because in my dreams sometimes I have bad dreams, right? When you are in a trouble, in a bad dream, in a nightmare, if you are in a trouble, right? You can't control the things happen to you, isn't it? You try to run, but it doesn't happen, isn't it? Yeah, you're running in the same spot. That's what happens. You can say this even in your dreams. Sabbe satta sukhino bhava. Right? I have done it. It has happened to me that when I have a bad dream, I have said this, and the threat, the problem goes away. It works. So practice this every day. Practice, say it like a mantra again and again until it sinks into you, until you become the love. Okay? We have to practice loving kindness until you become it. Okay? That's the way. So that's the end of our little session for today. So I wish you all, may all of you be healthy, all of you be happy, and may by the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, and by the power of the merits that we collected today, may all of you be able to realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
නිවන් දුටු හිමි රුවන් පිළිරුව පමණි මට අද ශේෂ වූයේ හිමි දෙසූ බණ අසා ඇති මුදු ඇසූයේ හිමිගේ හඬින්නෝ අනේ පිඩු සිටු පුතුට මෙන් අනේ හිමියනි මටද දැන් දෙසාවද හල මැනවි බුදුබණ මහා කරුණාවෙන්